All right, here we go. Let's do this. So, 7-0. End of the first quarter coming up. We've got the Chiefs driving. I'm going to assume each team has had the ball at least a time or two. We will go from here. Let me get this shared, and then I can start pulling stuff up on Daddy Leaks. But let me get this full screen, get it shared, and we will go from here. Look, Chiefs 1st and 10 at the Niners 33. We are in Santa Clara. We're able to be there as opposed to the actual real-life Niners who are playing in Arizona this week, which is kind of crazy. I actually beat a man into submission on FIFA, so I was able to get here much sooner. Quick pressure around the edge. Is that Eric Armstead playing edge there? Mahomes is not able to get the pass off. 2nd and 10 in this Intra is in the same conference. I think is across conferences. We'll call it the interconference battle, cross-conference battle. NFC West and AFC West playing this year. The Niners have already beaten the Broncos, and I believe I thought he played somebody else, but we'll look that up here in a second. So now we're at 3rd and 4. After this 3rd and 4, I'll get both of these team pages pulled up on Daddy Leagues, but it's a 3rd down. It's very important. We're right outside of the red zone here. Chiefs looking to make it either a tie ball game or get it within 4 with a field goal here. The Niners defense is very, very good. They rely on defense and the run game. If you can get ahead, he has problems, but we shall see how it goes here. Mahomes back to pass, has time, finds Mecole Hardman, the newly re-signed Mecole Hardman over the middle. They are now down to the 8-yard line, so while he's calling that play, let's get this pulled up here. Daddy Leagues, NMU, perfection. All right. Open in new tab, get back to the game. 1st and goal. Runs the ball straight up the middle there with Marlon Mack. He's got I think he still has a couple-headed monster. We'll call it Mack Wilson on the tackle, newly acquired from the Jets. He's got Breida, Marlon Mack, and I believe he still has CEH. I don't think he's traded Edwards-Helaire. I'm very surprised he wasn't able to dev him up. Here we go with the Webb, the second-year man in his sophomore season, gets the touchdown reception from Mahomes. Which I believe he's now a superstar dev. So we are at 7-7 tie ball game with the Niners looking to respond. So let me go to the Niners here. Schedule so far this year, I believe he is 3-0. He beat me, the Rams, and the Raiders. He did. So he's looking to go 3-0 against the AFC West. This game, let me go to his roster. And the Chiefs have, so far this year, played... They've beaten the Titans on a last-second Tyreek touchdown. They beat the Raiders 31-20, and then they were beaten by the Patriots. So they are looking to avoid going down to 500 here, going to 2-2, and being tied with myself on top of the AFC West. We've got a pass deep, and it is knocked away. Is that Thornhill there? Looks like a little bit of play action there. We do know the Niners love to run the ball, so we shall see how this goes. Sammy D back to pass. Make sure this is coming through. Sammy D back to pass. You know what? All right, it is. It's coming through. I'm not certain here. All right, Mostert with a little swing pass, gets loose, gets free. Should have been a loss and turns it into about a 5-6 yard gain. No, only a 3-yard gain. Wow, looked like he got more than that, but about a 5-6 yard gain was what I thought. Turns into a 3-yard gain, about 3rd and 7 here. So we are... Let me turn this all the way up so I'm curious you guys can hear. All right, here we go. We got a bunch of formation here. Shotgun. Darnold's going to drop back to pass. It looks like 3rd and 7. I'd be surprised to see him run the ball. He does indeed pass the ball. He's got a man over the middle. It is almost intercepted into a crowd. of Chiefs defenders. Kittle could not come up with that. So here we are. 6:38 to go. You got to think with the way the Chiefs offense plays, the Niners will be getting the ball back. It's not as if the Chiefs is this, grind you down 6-minute drive offense. So the Niners should be getting the ball back before half. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. But here we go. Let's see what Mahomes and company have in store now that they've tied the game and they have the ball with a chance to go into the lead.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Mahomes going to drop back. He's going to throw that little corner route, and it's caught. Used to be the Travis Kelce route, as we like to call it. Looks like Mr. Pierce has not only stolen Kelce's number, but his production. 3 receptions, 52 yards. We'll have to go look up his statistics here. I can't believe we got a new number 87 in Kansas City. He's got him again on a little drag route there, and Pierce breaks free again with a little juke move. This kid is insane. First down, Chiefs, back-to-back passes to Pierce, who looks to be the heir apparent in Kansas City to Travis. I've got a neat beard, Kelce.
Back-to-back good plays have him on.
All right. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Here we go. I think that's Mack in the backfield. Mahomes back to pass. Waits. Gets annihilated. Did he get the pass off? He did indeed. 2nd and 10. Kind of hate those as a defensive kind of guy. I've got my feelings. I think that should be a fumble or a sack. I know that last year it was insane. We were dealing with like 40 sacks a season, but I feel as if they've overcorrected in a lot of those like weird throws where they become sacks are nuts. There is Edwards-Helaire. He is not. The suit is not black. He has not traded him yet. 3rd and 8. Not a huge down here for the Chiefs. I don't know who gets the ball at half, but you got to think if you're able to just take a lead, you're happy here. You don't want to be too risky. 50-yarder, I believe he's still got Butker. That's kind of money in the bank. He's going to go empty set here. Motions Helaire out. Looks like we're coming down here. We got a couple different routes going. Pierce again. He's not able to get loose this time. He is tackled pretty much immediately. Mahomes under 100 yards, almost to half. I know a lot of people joked about it, but this all Madden switch has really brought some of the stats in check. The scores are still kind of crazy, but as far as the stats go, a lot of those have really come into check. So let's see who 87 Mr. Pierce is here, and let's check his ratings. Senor Pierce. Go by number. That makes it easy to find you. You are Jimmy Pierce. He's a rookie. Normal dev. 84 speed, 88 acceleration, so a really good Madden rookie. 81 catch in traffic. Pretty damn good. I'm assuming he can't block very well. 67 impact block, 67 run block. This guy's a really good all-around tight end. Makes sense as to why Kelce was offloaded. And he's going to look to – he's obviously not an X factor like Kelce was, but he can clearly get it done. Had 5 for 128 a week ago against the Patriots. I wonder if he's got a dev story this week. We shall find out if he's going to get the star. Looks like he has been targeted quite a few times, so we'll see where that leads. Darnold and the Niners. Again, let's see if he's going to use Mostert here to get started. No, he's going to drop back to pass. Going to go on a little dragger here. Is that Jakeem Grant? Whoever it was. I know the Niners and the Dolphins have had a couple of trades. The Niners have made quite a few trades. I believe that was a Jakeem Grant. Yes, it was indeed. 87 Jakeem Grant on that play there. So let's see here. 1st and 10 Niners. What do you got here? 84. I think that's, again, that part of that Dolphins trade. I believe that is Mr. That was his name, Preston Williams from Miami. I do believe, the X Factor wide receiver. I think he came over as a superstar. I think he was devved up to an X Factor. Again, 25 years old, 6'4". Yes, he was indeed Preston Williams. 93 speed, 89 acceleration. That leaves a little bit to be desired, but across the board, a stud wide receiver that came over from Miami in that trade. I believe he ended up going for the late first round or 31st overall, which you gotta imagine. I think Tank then flipped that for 14 overall, but for 31st overall to get a 25-year-old X-Factor wide receiver, granted you got to pay him, but that's one hell of a trade. So it really has helped out this Niners offense here, open some things up for Mostert, because Mostert is getting old. Look, he's a monster. He's solid, but how many more years does he have left in him? I think you'll get next year out of him, but after that, there's going to be some questions in San Francisco. I think he'll be fine running the ball because he's a pretty good user, but it's not going to be Mostert fine. So here we go, another play-action pass, and that is the aforementioned Williams. It was open. Darnold not able to get it to him, unfortunately. So here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line, minute 56 left. You kind of got to start deciding, do you want to give the Chiefs another crack here, another shot at another bite at the apple, so to speak, with a minute 56 left. You might want to run the ball and make him use a timeout. He's not going to do that. He's going to do play action. He's going to get sacked pretty much immediately. Frank Clark met Darnold in the backfield. I don't know if he predicted pass there pre-snap, but whatever it was, it worked out well for him. He annihilated that left tackle there over there. I know it's no longer Trent Williams. He gone, but he made short work of him, got to Darnold. Now you're at 3rd and 18. You're in trouble here because you're kind of in no man's land. Even if you got to get close to a first down to even try for a field goal, and you do not want to throw an interception here. See what he does. All right, he is going to pass. He's got Darnold coming. He's got kind of a flood route, and just confuses the defense. I think that was one of those cover 4 beaters, and it worked to perfection. I don't know. Yep, exactly. Cover 4 palms, the exact perfect play call. Obviously, it's not intended, but it was just one of those routes where that center field safety is supposed to follow that guy in palms and doesn't always. Sometimes they just let that guy go, and that's exactly what happened. Perfect play call, perfect timing. Sometimes you just get lucky, and lucky is better than good, but when you're lucky and good, it's one hell of a combo. So there, the X Factor, Preston Williams, makes his way into the end zone. I'm not a fan of the celebratory jump into the end zone, but it seems to be a bit of an epidemic here in Next Man Up. I know Steph does it. I know Pats does it. Well, Steph doesn't really do it all the time. He does this stupid fucking hurdle thing into the end zone, and then Pats will do a little run in from the 2. He'll do it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know. Whatever. It's fun to score a touchdown. I get it. I'm just not a fan of it. It seems bush. We're not playing mutt, boys. All right. Here we go. Mahomes back. There you go. Cole, does he get out? He does not. Let's see if Chiefs is going to go no huddle here or use a timeout. Neither. He's just going to do it regular. And I guess when you got Tyreek and Cole, you can pick up chunks of yardage. Who needs timeouts? Who needs no huddle? Not Kansas City, right? Here he goes out of the backfield. Pierce with that little delayed route. You got to use a timeout here, and he does indeed. Making way here. So you probably, 13 yards to the 50, and then probably another 2 first downs here, really, realistically, and you have a shot at a field goal. Let's see if he's going to go for the big ball here. He does from time to time at the end of the half. He's got to get rid of this here, though. Oh, wow. Perfectly thrown ball on the run. That's one of those, it's kind of funny to sometimes watch Syndicate complain about Mahomes because, yes, are there games where sometimes Mahomes throws these passes to the other team where I know he was complaining against Patriots. He was saying, he's throwing it right to the other team, and that is annoying. But then you get 4 or 5 throws like that a week, and it makes it hard to complain. The dude's rolling out across his body, perfectly throws the ball to Tyreek Hill, gets out of bounds, you save 2 timeouts, you're in field goal range now. So it's one of those weird-ass things where, he makes the game so much easier for you. I think you were still in the pocket there, but luckily for him, Madden registered that quick little dart out to the left there as being out of the pocket. So well played. Very well done. Smart throwaway because the pressure was there. The D tackle and the D end were both on his ass. Very smart play there to get rid of that ball. It was very close to being intentional grounding as I burp into the microphone. So uncouth. So uncouth. Oh, my God. All right, let's go. Mahomes back to pass. The D-line gets there. The O-line holds up. Almost intercepted on a nice little corner. I mean, you got to throw that every time. It looked like it was man coverage, double coverage, basically, whether it was a cover 2 man, cover 2 zone, whatever it was. It ended up being basically double coverage. Reek was there. Was not wide open, but open enough that you got to throw it, and the Niners could not come away with the. Let's see if you're going to run the ball here to get yourself a little bit easier field goal, or if you're going to go nuts. He's going nuts. I like it. He's going to go underneath here. Hardman's going to get that first down and get out of bounds. First down, Chiefs. He's probably got another 2 plays here before he has to kick the field goal, as long as he's not dropping back too far, which at the 26, it shouldn't be an issue. I do think he'll get 2 full plays here and be able to kick the field goal. Let's see what they do. Going 3 wide, it looks. I don't know why I pretend like I don't know what plays the guy. Like, so I'm watching Niner stream, like I know what play he's picking when he does the quote-unquote zoom out, but I still like to pretend. Are they going to pass or are they going to run? Is he in zone? Is he man? He's clearly in C1, really, with a little bit of spy here. But I like to pretend I don't know because it's more fun that way. He hits the intercepted. Just what we were talking about there, where Mahomes can sometimes bail you out, and he makes the tackle. That's huge. I think from the 40 here, you might be a bit too far away to get this field goal, but you got to try it if you're the Niners, right? You can't try to go for a touchdown here. What a play there. What a play. We'll watch this. When we get to halftime, I'll see who that was, because obviously it's not Kenny Moore. I'm pretty sure he's on Washington. Football team. Timeout there by the Chiefs. Curious as to why with only 5 seconds. Let him run the play. Run the clock out to 0. Don't give him a chance to. No. All right, so he's not going to rethink his decision. He's not going to try a 57-yard field goal here. I don't like this decision. I may end up being wrong, but I feel like it's going to take 5 seconds. You're going to get tackled. I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. Darnold's back to pass. Going for Kittle, and it's intercepted. And again, I mean, so it all comes out in the wash, as they say. Ball don't lie, so to speak. But you could have had a chance there to go up 17-10, and you threw it away. Look, we're all greedy. We all play Madden. We all like to win the game. You play to win the game, right? But I don't know. I don't agree with it. All right, that was Tavarius Moore. On that interception there, 26-year-old normal dev, 6'2", 200 pounds, 93 speed, really good for his fucking size. Jesus Christ, 6'2", free safety with 93 speed. Who the hell is this guy? 6th round pick according to Daddy Leagues, but at 6'3", 93 speed, free safety, you got to think he's worth like a second rounder. I guarantee you get a second rounder on the open market. I'm surprised he wasn't able to beat Mahomes to the corner there with that 83 speed. And, yeah, Chiefs get the ball. It really compounds that decision to not at least try a field goal there for Niners. Go up that full 1 touchdown. Like the Chiefs, you get it. You're getting the ball at halftime, so you know you can kind of force it into coverage. If you're the Niners, though, I feel like, I don't know. I don't like that call. Edwards-Helaire gets 9 to start the half. And here we are, 2nd and 1, 34-yard line for the Chiefs. Fred Warner. Oh, why am I so tired? He needs to make 2 more hit-stick tackles to get to his momentum shift, which I believe wipes out all the progress and X factors. So if you've had an X factor, if you're making Edwards-Helaire breaks free, he's going to go for about 15 there before he's even touched. And when he is touched, he goes down immediately. So I get why maybe Syndicate is not as huge of a fan of Edwards-Helaire there, because he went down pretty much on first contact. Can't love that. All right, I might get some Chargers and Raiders action here. Another AFC West matchup here. You got 3 of the 4 teams in the AFC West in action right now. And there you go. Ricky Seals-Jones. Mahomes is loving the tight ends right now between Pierce and Ricky Seals-Jones. That's got to be at least 80 yards between the two of them, I would imagine. Seals-Jones is now probably at 15, 20 yards, I think, 16. And then Pierce has got to be close to 60. So you got to think that's 80 yards to the tight ends.
So from inside Niner
What's up?
territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw.
Yeah, I love you.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
Tight girl.
And he gets this one inside
Tweet.
the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Call that a very strong gain of
Good night.
24.
Another pass there to the tight end as my daughter lets me know the secret to curling her hair. We got a 1st and 10 from the 11 here for the Chiefs. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we find out at the end of the game that this Pierce kid has a dev story with the way he's not been overly targeting him, but he's been going his way as often as he gets a chance. Let's just put it that way. He's now at 107 yards, so if he's a normal dev, I think he just hit his story, because I think the star story is typically 100 yards, 1 touchdown, so that should put him in that territory. If the Chiefs score here, we're going to stay here. We'll flip back and forth, but we're also going to pull up Chargers and Raiders. Nicely read there by Fred Warner. Met Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. Edwards-Helaire nowhere to go. He's averaging 5 yards a carry, 6 rushes, 32 yards, but as we saw, he had about 15, 16 of that in 1 carry, so other than that, he's been held in check. But he did get loose on that 1 carry. And we'll see if we can find DeGritz. Grinch. My kids have been watching Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Classic. Gotta watch that. I feel like that's, for my generation, almost more of a classic than like the Charlie Brown shit. So that's where we've been. Home Alone, The Grinch. Oh, wow. Fred Warner makes one hell of a play. He's carrying it like a loaf of goddamn bread. Love it. But, man, what a play by Warner there. Mahomes just a little too, line drivey, I guess is the term, with the throw. So, Chiefs with a 2 chances, really. That's their 2nd interception in tight. That one was in the red zone. The one before half was just outside of the red zone. But you got to think the Chiefs are going to be kicking themselves. That's at least, at minimum, 6 points they gave away, 2 field goals that they gave away. And the Niners are escape, again, unscathed. So 14-10 here. If you can get a score here, you go up 2 scores. Got to figure there's, at that point in time, by the time you give the ball back, maybe 2 minutes left in the third quarter, if that. We'll see where this goes, but next break we will go and check in on Chiefs and Raiders. Mahomes, Mostert with a juke in the backfield for no real reason. I think he felt like Raiders was going to Raiders. I'm all over the place here. I've had too many 60 minutes. He felt like that Syndicate was going to come through that gap, and it did look like that, but he ended up getting blocked up, was unable to kind of rearrange himself after that. Let's see if DeGritz comes up here. DeGritz, you're live. All right, so we are at nothing. Raiders with the ball midway through the first. Let's go back here. Niners ended up having to punt. So while we're waiting for that punt, let's go here. Full screen to Oakland. Las Vegas, I'm sorry. No longer Oakland, it's Las Vegas. We got 3rd and 10 coming up. Let's see if he can convert here. If not, we will head back out to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Pussy Northrop. Dropping back to pass. He's got Henry Ruggs in the slot. I think Josh Jacobs out left there. That's the X factor. It's not a wide receiver. It's actually Josh Jacobs. All right, so we got empty backfield. Oh, he's got Waller. Is he going to go for him? No, he's going to go for Ruggs deep, and Ruggs is going to get interfered with by Michael Davis. Not good, not fun. That's the worst feeling in the world when you're just watching your defender interfere with someone. 22-yard line, Raiders. Let's check in on the Chiefs. They're already across midfield. Mahomes drops back. He has him. Is he going to get picked? He is, but it's out of bounds. Wow. What a play there. I mean, that's typically, when the Chiefs are playing, that's typically a catch. Really well played there by the safety. I don't know if that was the kid that we had highlighted earlier with the 93 speed or not. I did not catch the number there because we kind of jumped in mid-play, but really, really well played. 3rd and 2 here. Hard to defend the Chiefs here. So hard to defend the Chiefs on 3rd and 2. He's got Edwards-Helaire. He's going to go to him. Warner blocks it nicely, but Edwards-Helaire slips through. Nice broken tackle there by Clyde. Let's check in on the Raiders. Here we go. Josh Jacobs is 2nd and 10. Going to make it 3rd and short here inside their red zone for the Raiders. Mahomes back to pass. Out route. Almost intercepted again. These Niners corners are really playing the ball well here. See what the Raiders got on 3rd and 3. This is a big 3rd down. Obviously, you want to get 7s, not 3s. But at the 15-yard line here, you got to be careful. Don't want to throw an interception. Let's see what they're going to do with old Percy. Northrop back to pass. He's going to find his man on the drag route. 1st down, Raiders. Let's go back. Picked off in the end zone. What did we miss? Ronald Darby picks it off. Pass looked like it was intended for Webb there. Darby sipping his tea. Oh, man, we missed a doozy of one. That's going to hurt. Mahomes goes deep. Had Webb. Went to the right. Looked like it was cover 3. Darby just gets there. Tiptoes through the tulips. Gets both feet down. Interception. That is the 2nd end zone interception we've seen Patrick Mahomes throw today. The 3rd within 30 yards, we'll say. The 2 in the end zone, and then 1 was within the 30. Nicely done there by Mostert. Let's go see if the Raiders have been able to punch it in. They have not. Here we go, 2nd and 5 from the 7. Going to have a little bit of play here. Jacobs up the middle. Nicely done. Kenneth Murray says, get down. Jacobs usually doesn't go down that easily, but Kenneth Murray said, yeah, you do. Right now you do. 3rd and 3, big decision here for the Raiders. Let's see if they're going to run the ball, throw the ball. I mean, you got a guy like Ruggs who's really quick and like shifty down there. You got Jacobs who can pound it in. Makes it hard, but Percy Northrop kind of puts it in jeopardy. You don't want him to throw an interception here. He's only in his 2nd year, sophomore year. 2nd year quarterback. Let's see. He's got Waller. He's got Ruggs. Got to think those are going to be the targets. And it is going to be Ruggs. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs back in the end zone. Just clears Murray in time. Murray almost got there. Unfortunately, Ruggs too quick. And that is 6-0. The Raiders. All right. So here we are, 2nd and 6. Speaking of 6, it's 2nd and 6. Am I right? Jesus Christ. All right, Darnold wearing number 9 for some reason. He should be wearing 14. Dre Greenlaw, X Factor, activated with the tackle there. I don't know what his sometimes it's weird. Like, sometimes the game will show you, like, the opponent's X Factor. Sometimes it'll show you your X Factors. The Greenlaw's X Factor is activated. I'm yawning, doing all kinds of weird shit. 3rd and 3. This is huge for the Chiefs here. Don't want to let the Niners get the ball here and get another 2-3 minutes off the clock. Go, and he's stuffed. Dre, what a play there by Frank Clark. I don't know why I was going to call him Dre Greenlaw, because I was watching Greenlaw. I was like, oh, he's going to do something here at Greenlaw. He did indeed. He really burst through there nicely. But D. Ford was traded for Frank Clark, and Frank Clark was the one who made one hell of a play there. So he keeps it in bounds, and then he steps out. Kept it in bounds for about 2 seconds. Who is that superstar? 43. Who the hell is that? Hey, who the hell is that? 43? 43? It is Cordarrelle Patterson. Why is he wearing 43? Seriously, why is Patterson wearing 43? All right, we got 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We got someone experiencing network issues here. Justin Herbert. Back to pass. No, hands it off here. Wow, big hole up the middle, 1st and 20. Going to cut it, make it about 2nd and what? 12, 2nd and 7, even better. Look at that. 3-2-1. We're going to the 4th quarter, 2nd and 5. Let's stay here for one more play, and then we'll check out the Chiefs-Niners for the end of that fourth quarter. Obviously, fourth quarter is more important than the first quarter because it's the end of the game. Am I right? All right. Here we go. 2nd and 7, Justin Herbert. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler up the middle gets stuffed. Was that Maurice Hurst? I don't know who it was, but he stuffed him. Give him the old stuffer. We're at 3rd and 6. We will go 3rd and inches here in Kansas City. Let's watch this 3rd and 6 play, and then we'll come back to Kansas City. You got to think Kansas City's going to convert a 3rd and inches. But we'll stay here, actually. We'll stay in Kansas City. Check out this 3rd and inches. We got a first down, Chiefs. So let's see if the Chargers are able to convert. Justin Herbert. Drops back to pass. Eckler releases. Oh, he had him in the flat, but he couldn't get it off in time. Tanner Muse, I believe that is, with the pressure there. Nicely done by the Raiders. Man, that would have been a big play had he gotten that off. Let's go back to Patty Mahomes. Takes the snap. He's got slanters, and he's got Webb. Webb's going to go. Missed hit stick. Webb is running like a drunkard on Thanksgiving Eve. And, man, he's to the house there. Very quickly done for the Chiefs. Now the pressure is on the Niners. 8 minutes left. The Chiefs are going to get the ball back no matter what the Niners does. But he's got to put points on the board here. You can't keep going and relying on your D against that Chiefs offense. Eventually, they're going to break through, as they did right there. Was it a little cheap with that triple slants? Or I think it's technically called double slants, but there's a third one coming from the right side. But you got to guard against it. He's got Webb. He's got Mecole Hardman. He's got Tyreek Hill, and those guys can flat out fly. Let's see what the Niners' response is going to be here. And it is going to be a play-action pass. And it's going to be picked. No! Completed. Wow. Wow. Thought that was going to be intercepted. 100%. Preston Williams comes down with it. I don't know if the triangle button didn't work. Oh, well, it looks like it was like a D lineman back there. That probably has a lot to do with it. 95 has no business really back there in corner route coverage. That's probably why he didn't go up for it. So that makes a lot of sense now that I see the replay. And Williams again is tipped and intercepted. Wow. So Dre Greenlaw comes down with that pick after tempting fate and seeing the outside linebacker. I believe he's an outside linebacker for Kansas City, number 95. Let's check him out and clown him a little more for his inability to jump off the ground. It is, yes, Taquan Streets. No, that's the middle linebacker. Why is he 95? Syndicate, change it. Terrible. 89 speed, 88. So what's his jump, 4? Where is your jump rating? That was awful. Well, whatever it was, he needs to change him from 95, and he may need to just cut him because that was a pathetic attempt at an interception by a middle linebacker. Either way, Chiefs ball, 17-14. Raiders ball here, 7-0. They're driving at the Chargers 40. Second quarter just started. Let's watch this play, and then we'll head back to Levi Stadium. A little play action here to Jacobs. He's going to... almost got sacked, but got away from it. Throws it. Was that hung on to by Ruggs? Ruggs did indeed hang on to it. First down, 24-yard line. Raiders are moving the ball. Mahomes almost intercepted as we come back. Wow, 4 interceptions on the day for Mahomes. 274 yards. You got to be more careful, as they say. Got to be more careful. All right, so 3rd and 8. Got to go first down here. This is one of those things where you can run the ball and run clock. You got to go first down here. Only up 3. He's got the hook route. Didn't get it out in time. Man, he had the hook route right there at the first down marker. I think it was Hardman. I don't know if he didn't see him, if he had another read. But whatever it was, couldn't get it out in time. Kinlaw breathing down his neck. Gets the ball out, but not nearly enough mustard on it to get it to any kind of completed pass. And we got it here. Catch the ball on the sideline. He's going to get tackled about the 22. Yep, 22. Got tugboats coming in Santa Clara. Let's see what kind of noises we got over here in Vegas. With the Raiders, it's caught. 1st and 10. Now it's going to be 2nd and 7, probably. No, 2nd and 10. He didn't get any yards. All right, here we go. Ziegler. Werner Ziegler. I believe he came over in that Jets trade with, whether it was Bosa, whether it was, no, Trent Williams was free agent. I don't know what it was, but I think Ziegler was on the Jets at one point, is now on the Niners, and we are now at 2nd and 8, and this is getting to that point in time where if you're the Niners, you may get the ball this time and one more time. So you got to really start thinking about at least trying to tie the game up here. Don't want to punt the ball. I don't know that it's 4-down territory yet, but it'd be justified if you're in 4-down territory. Let's put it that way. Greg Greenlaw with a nice tackle there, keeps it at 3rd and 1. Greenlaw's had a really good come up. I believe he was a Niner. I think maybe in the Mitchell Schwartz trade, which he was initially a Chief, went to the Niners, then he ended up on the Jets. I think part of that Bosa deal. I don't know exactly what happened, but long story short, Drake Greenlaw is now an X Factor. He's had one hell of a couple of seasons. I'm going to pass out doing this game or the Raiders and Chiefs game. I'm not sure which, but you're just going to hear me snoring here soon. Sawing logs. Greenlaw right up the middle. Does he stop it in time? Does not. That's frustrating. But I mean, it's one of those reach mechanics. It's super frustrating, especially when you use or do it. The guy did reach for the first down upon replay. It's just one of those things where that's probably not happening in real life. Greenlaw with a full head of steam is stuffing the running back there. If you're Syndicate, you're probably a little pissed off right now. If you're Oso, you're saying, yeah, well, of course, that's what running backs do. They reach for extra yardage. Let's see here. Just usually a Mostert run here, and it is indeed. It's like a pistol trips. He likes to run a lot out of that. Obviously, did not work so well there, but usually there's like a pistol bunch tight end. I'm sorry. It usually ends up being like a zone run typically, but that power play did not work for whatever reason. Could not get anything going there. So let's see a little bunch set here. Let's see if he's going to throw the ball to try to get Mostert going. I think now that you're under 4 minutes after this snap, you're definitely in 4-down territory here. Oh, he's got him, and it's, what the hell was that? Williams just didn't go for it. Is that Darren Lee still kicking around in this league? A little bit of, again, I wouldn't call it swerving, but it's not my, Willie Gay. It's not my favorite run back. We'll just say that. I don't think it was against the rules. I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with it. I thought that said Lee, not Gay. Willie Gay, right outside linebacker. 2 years in the league, 88 speed. That makes sense. I was going to say he has no real business picking that up. All right, so Chiefs score here. You got to think it's all but over. The Niners are great, but what they are not is a quick score team. So you got to think here if he can get a touchdown here, that you are looking at probably ball game. I think if he does score here, we'll go over to Chargers Raiders, and then we'll kind of just peek back in and see what Niners does on this next drive. Keep it interesting. 2nd and goal from the 5, so it's not a sure thing. He's going to run it all the way down smartly. 3 on the clock. Little pitch play here and stuffed up nicely there by the Niners. All right, so 3rd and goal. Huge decision here for the Chiefs. We are now at 10-0 Raiders. Handoff to Eckler. Could look like he had a little room there if he went right. Ended up going straight, so we are now at 3rd and 2 there. And this is going to be the play of the game here in Kansas City, folks. Play of the game. Obviously, the game doesn't hinge on one play, but if you had to pick one, this would be it. He's going to run the ball. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's a backbreaker for the Niners. You've really got to think he was not expecting a run there. That's rough. That's a tough break. He runs the ball from, 5-6 yards out on a 3rd down to pretty much clinch the game. We will come back there and check on that in a minute. But right now, we will stay here in Las Vegas. 4th and 1. Are the Chargers going to punt on the Raiders 40? I would imagine not. Let's see. He's going to try to kick a field goal here, a 57-yarder. Is the Money Badger still in Los Angeles? It is. It's the Money Badger. Let's see. From 57, and he got it. 10-3. Back to a one-score game. Well played there. Smart move to not go for it if you can get it to within a one-score game. Why risk it? Go for the 3. All right, you're down 2 scores. You might as well get one of them at that point in time. He's going to kick it off here to Mr. Anders. Wow, nice return. Actually, only got to the 24, but it looked like a pretty damn good return. Let's check back in here, see what Niners is up to. Gets it off before the 2-minute warning, which is obviously important. Kittle with the catch, and we got the 2-minute warning. So it's not completely over. He's still got all 3 timeouts. If he can score here in the next 2 or 3 plays, you got to think that he can get something going here. We'll stay here for a second as I start to reload to get the Chargers and the Raiders rosters up. He's going to, again, sit in his bunch route. Let's see. Oh, is he going to go deep? No, he better get out of bounds here with Kittle, and he does indeed. First down, out of bounds, perfectly done at the 27 now. Now it's where you get into that range where do you just want to kick the field goal and then come back with your 3 timeouts to try to stop him, get the ball back and send it into overtime? Or do you push it, go for the touchdown, and then you can go for the win? There's no right answer. I think I like maybe taking 3 shots to the end zone and then kicking the field goal. I don't think you want to try to keep getting a bunch of first downs. You don't want to keep the clock running. If you can get out of bounds, great, which he just did with Kittle there on that first down. That's great. But if you're going to be quote unquote slowly getting it, I'm not a fan. You got to go to the end zone. And that is incomplete. Probably better for the Niners, quite honestly, because you're already in field goal range, like I said. You don't want to waste another 25, 30 seconds. So let's see here, 3rd and 10, what he's going to try here. Obviously going to throw the ball. Let's see if Darnold's got it in him. So he's audibling to the corner out there for Kittle. He's going deep. Is it? Oh, caught, but out of bounds. What a catch. What a catch by Preston Williams. Again, pretty smart play call. Look, either you're getting 6 or you're running 4 seconds off the clock. So you've got 3 timeouts. If this is it going to get? Wow, it stayed in. Okay, that scared me a little bit. All right, so we're still a one-score game. Niners still have 3 timeouts. This is not over yet, so we will come back and check on this here in a minute. Looks like we have something against the Raiders. What the hell did Tyrell Williams do? Did he block somebody in the back on a screen pass? 2nd and 18. He's driving again down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. Let's see what Percy's got in store. Oh, Percy. Going to be a screen pass here to Jacobs. Murray breaks through 2 blockers. Jacobs runs over someone straight up, and then Murray ends up making a tackle. Let's go back here and see what's going on in Kansas. Shitty. 1st and 10. All right, it's all over, but the shouting here if the Chiefs can get a first down. But they have to get the first down. Easier said than done. Nicely done there by Warner. You got to take the timeout here. You maybe can catch Syndicate trying to throw the ball here. He's a bit of a risky feller. Wouldn't surprise me in the least to see her throw the ball here. Let's see. 2nd and 7. He's going to run it again wisely. Kinlaw blows that up. And at 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5? This is that tweener zone as an offense. As a defense, you are playing the sticks. You're playing the short flat. You're playing the run. you're not letting him run this ball for a first down. As an offense, yep, you got to throw the ball. I thought he did indeed. Enrique's going to go. I would fall down if I were him, but who am I, right? So you keep the Niners in the game here. Is it likely that they come back and win? No, but you've kept him in the game now. Now he's got a chance to score, onside kick, and score again. If you fall down, the game's over. You take 2 knees, he calls a timeout, you take a 3rd knee, the game's over. It's all said and done. Again, it's hard to do in the moment, but I think that's the proper move to just go down. We'll see. We'll see what the Niners does here. 17-3, so the Raiders get it in after that Jacobs screen pass there. Let's see what the Chargers are going to do here to halftime. Matter of fact, while we're waiting for this half to end, let's see what the Niners are going to do. We've got Sammy D. Back to pass, obviously. Going to hit Kittle there, and he's going to get up the sideline and out of bounds. Minute 15 left. So, again, like I said, they got a chance. Not a great chance. And as we tune in here, Chargers are just struggling. Is that Tanner Muse? Oh, no, it's Roberts. I thought it was Tanner Muse, a white linebacker from Oakland, and I just assumed it was Tanner Muse. So let me get them pulled up here while we do this. Chargers. That's how we sing it in the West. And then I can exit out of this. All right. Clock is stopped. 1st and 10. And we're going to, he's going to drag it out. I don't blame him. I would drag it out as long as I could, too. Until you stop me, I'm going to make you, right? All right, got him. And he catches. Oh, no, he does not catch that one. Man, I don't think he was going to come down with that one. Williams, unfortunately, cannot hang on to that. So the Niners are looking at a 2nd and 10 here. And the Chargers, we are still not at halftime. 3rd and 17. Hands it off to Eckler, who has his X Factor activated. And it's hard. I don't know if it happens at halftime, but it's hard to get a running back's X Factor deactivated. Got to tackle him for a loss, and with those reach forward mechanics, it's nearly impossible to get him out of it. It's almost like just lucky if it happens. All right, 1:06, 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, he's got him again if he wanted him, and interfered with and still caught it. Was that Debo? Was that Debo Samuel? Whoever it was, one hell of a catch. Interfered with, comes down with it. And this is why, if you're the Chiefs, you should have just fallen down. Now the game hinges on an onside kick recovery. Is it 99% chance you're going to recover the onside kick? Yes. But I don't know why you risk it. I don't know. And he got it. So he got it. That's the ball game. Oh, no, he fumbled it with a hit stick. Is he going to take this back? Oh, my God. Oh, my oh, Jesus Christ. 1 timeout left. 53 seconds to play. Holy shit. I cannot believe what just happened. He recovers the onside kick, gets hit stick, fumbles it, and now you've got 1 timeout, 53 seconds. The Niners can do whatever the hell he wants here. He can run the ball if he wants. He's going to go play action. He's going to have to throw it away. Yes, he does indeed. All right, so you got 48 seconds. Again, you've got every bit of 5-6 plays here. I cannot believe what just happened. It's somewhat deserved, though. Like I said multiple times. Will you grab me one? Like I said multiple times. You break that with Tyreek. You fall at like the 20. Take a couple knees. He's got to use his timeouts. He maybe gets the ball back with 13 seconds left. Down 10 points. This could all have been avoided. This is, oh my God, insane. We may be heading to overtime. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, incomplete. All right, so I think Niners is getting a little too touchdown hungry here, to be honest. He's not realizing that this doesn't have to be end zone or nothing. He's got 2 plays. Get yourself some yards here. You've got a timeout. Take your time. You can even call a timeout if you want, but call 2 plays here. Run the ball or call a play. If you don't like the look, run the ball with inside zone, whatever you want to do. You've got time. Relax. All right, here we go. Big player. Let's see if he's going to. I honestly think I would have run the ball on first or second down just to kind of give him myself more options here. Because you have plenty of time. You don't have to go to the end zone here. He's going to Kittle. Intercepted. That is actually the ball game now. Wow. What a game. Kittle, you got to hope he's going to hang on to that. But you threw it in about 8 different people in coverage. Chiefs is going to walk away with a win that he'll probably look back on and say, man, that should have been a lot easier than it was. So we will go ahead and head on over to Raiders and Chargers. Wow. What a game. Let's see if Raiders and Chargers can live up to that. It's already 20-3. Chargers with the ball. We have flipped over to the third quarter now. Let's see what we're going to do here. Pitch out to, Morton Anderson will call him, and he's going to go. He is going to go to the house. 27-3. We'll stay here for another drive or two, but if this does not start to get closer, we will think about heading on to bed. It is 8:41. I might have to head to bed anyway. Not myself, but my children. So we'll see. 37 is indeed Sterling Anderson, 23-year-old rookie out of USC. 90 speed. Looked like he had about 95 speed there. Just took off to the house. 68 overall. You got to think he might continue to feed him throughout the game. Get him that dev story. Get him up to a star dev. Have a nice career-long backup there. And you're only paying him, what, $1 million a year? If you can get him to star dev him up to 73, 74 behind Jacobs, Jesus, you're looking good there. All right. Let's go. All right, Chargers, let's see here what you got. Got to come back for us. Give us something to do. Actually, I'm kidding. If you don't come back, that's fine. I got to lay down with my kid anyway here soon. About 9 o'clock. I think I also posted something on Facebook that pissed some people off. So I have to check that. Check the messages. Check the mentions. The notifications. A little fake draw. Love that one. Oh, he's going deep. He's got him, too. Caught. Wow. Talk about a field flipper. Justin Herbert. It had to be 70 of his yards right there. Jesus Christ. 82 yards on the day, and what a bomb that was from the friggin' 30 to the 20. So at least 50 yards. Nicely done. Really flips the field. Really flips the momentum when the Chargers needed it the most. Got an out route here, and he's caught again. 83, little white boy. Nice. I like him. Justin Herbert now 88 yards. How much does this kid have? Griffin has 61 of them. Makes sense. 2 catches, 61 yards. That last one was for 6, so yeah, about 56 yards on that first catch.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So
makes a ton of sense. And your opponent is experiencing network issues. Oh, no. That'll be a shame. I mean, not for the Chargers, but it's been a heck of a game so far. Got him over the middle. He dropped back nicely. DeGritz did a nice job there, but you're not hanging with T. Higgins. Touchdown. I believe he was a frustrated receiver. He falls down. He's going to get pinned. 1, 2, 3. Braden Smith puts him down. The Chargers stay in the game here. That was huge. They needed that. 1, it was a quick score. 2, it keeps them within 3 scores. So that was a big, big drive there for the Chargers. T. Higgins is now got his frustrated receiver deal activated. I guess you were down 24. Makes sense. All right, so it was a 3-score game. You can now make it a 2-score game instead of a 3-score game. I get it. And Herbert, that was there. Just threw it a bit too soon, or Herbert was off target. I don't know which it was. But so, no harm, no foul, as they say. You went from down, you would have been down 17, you're down 18. It's still a 3-score game, so it's not, you could have made it a 2-score game. So I like the math. I like the call. Just don't know that it would have come to my mind. I would have just done 27-10. Now it's a 3-score game. But it makes sense Because 16 is a touchdown, and two two-point conversions. So that would have been a two-score game. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh no!
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
All right, so not that you guys care, but I have these like little rubber little pieces over my earpieces, and one of them fell out. And now it won't stick in my ear comfortably. I mean, it'll stick in there, but it'll be extremely uncomfortable. Like, wow. Feels like I'm putting like an ice pick in my ear. Yes, very soon. Very, very soon. I love you. Good night. You want to say good night?
Good night.
And that is Ruggs doing what Ruggs does. Gets down the field here. All right, so this is the three-score game right now. We're at 18 points. If he can get a field goal, keeps it a three-score game. If he scores a touchdown, makes it a four-score game. I'm going to call it a night here on my streams. Do appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see, though, what goes on here, because Percy Northrup has been on fire. Fire. All right, let's see here. Oh, we got Josh Jacobs, and he's going to get kind of weird. Looked like he wanted to truck. Looked like Kenneth Murray wanted to hit stick him. They kind of bumped into each other, and then Murray fell, and then Jacobs fell. All's well that ends well. 9-yard gain, so you'll take it if you're the Raiders. If you're Chargers, I think you're a little pissed because you're like, I wanted some sort of animation there, maybe a fumble, maybe something. Didn't happen, but here we go. Like I said, if Raiders scores a touchdown here, 34-9, you got to think that's pretty much it. But if you can keep it to 30-9, now you're 3 touchdowns down. You still got a chance. Northrop rolls right into a sack, basically. Lucky that wasn't a fumble. Wow, I was very, very lucky. We got a pause here. I hope it's not for too long. Not that, I mean, remember, do what you want to do. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to pass judgment. If you need your time to make your decisions and adjust your depth chart, you go right ahead. Who the hell am I to tell you what to do? But I am going to look for my earpiece. Oh, they're back. Okay, they're back. No more earpiece looking. Here we go. Percy Northrup hands it off to Jacobs. That's guaranteed. Unless you got like an inside stuff guy or you just guess run middle. You got to get lucky there to pretty much stop Jacobs on a 1-yard play. I think he's got bulldozer, freight train, one of those. Whatever one he has, it's not a fun one to deal with. I actually have an elusive back who got bulldozer, which I hope there's some way I can change that in another league. It's not in this league. But that would be great. Oh, is that a pick? Whoa! Wow, man, thought that should have been intercepted, but Waller catches it to the 16-yard line. Raiders is getting quite a few breaks here these past couple of plays. And man, you got to be pretty pissed if you're the Chiefs right now. Your old Thumb the Bomb. Yeah, that's frustrating. That should have been a pick, probably maybe even a pick 6. Let's see if he can recover here. Get a stop or get a turnover. Oh, he gets a hit, but he gets it off. Wow, nice cut, though. Really, really nice cut. I'm surprised he got it off, but then the cut was just really well done. Nice sticks, user skills there. Did I just have a stroke in the middle of this game? Nice stick user skills there. I think I went full on stroke middle of the game. All right, guys. I'm drooling at the left side of my face. I can't feel the left side of my face anymore. Someone call, please. An ambulance. Send it to my house. Pick me up. Oh, 2nd and 5. We got a pitch to the left, and it's not going to work for anything. 33, Levens, who was drafted in Derwin James's place. Derwin is now, I think he's in MetLife with the Giants. He went to Jacksonville, and then he ended up at MetLife. So poor guy's been traded quite a bit, like he's a regular old Pokemon card. But Levens has been a worthy replacement. Obviously not an X factor. He doesn't quite change the game like Derwin, but I think Chargers would be happy with the return he got and some of the other pieces he was able to put together in return for Derwin as well. So let's see here, 3rd and 9. This is going to be huge, huge play. got him, and Ruggs gets it. This is bad news bears for the Chargers here. Not only does he get the first down, but once he gets this ball or the play picked, it's going to start running the clock again. So you got to figure you're going to be 4 scores down because he's got Josh Jacobs. He's probably going to get 4 yards here with, I don't know, a minute and some change left if he runs the plays right. And it's not going to be fun. But if he goes up 4 scores, I'm gonna call it a night and go be an actual father and lay down with my kids and not ignore them anymore. Jackson does get the ball, gets stuffed, but somehow gets it down to almost a 2.5. It's just one of those frustrating things. You call the perfect play, you pick run stuff, and the guy still falls forward for 3 yards because he should have been tackled at the 6. He ends up falling forward to the 3. Extremely frustrating. Let's see if the Raiders can finish off the drive in Vegas. Here we go. Pussy Northrop. Not going to mess around. He's not, I don't blame him. I mean, you got Josh Jacobs. Why mess around and throw the ball if you're in the 3-yard line? Turn around, hand it off to Jacobs, and go. Now, here's what we were talking about. If he hands the ball off, it's going to be what? A little more than a minute and change. I said a minute and change. It'll be a bit over 2 minutes. But same scenario. You're 4 scores down with only about 10 minutes left to go in the game. It's going to go to Jacobs again. He's not going to get in. Wow, what a stop. All right, so we're going to hang tight here for one more drive. One more drive. So 30-9. Obviously, if you can do math, that's 21 points. That's 3 touchdowns. So that's why the 2-point conversion was a worthy risk because you could have cut it to 16, but even with then that field goal, it keeps you at 21. So it's not as if you screwed yourself totally by holding the field goal. So you're still a 3-score game, no matter what. Whether you went for the 2, went for the 1, you were a 3-score game. So it makes a ton of sense in hindsight. But now you gotta score. If the Chargers does not score 6 here, we going tonight. You going tonight? Because it is now 8:52. Yeah, getting yelled at. Pretty bad. Definitely getting yelled at. This should be fun. Let's see here. Herbert back to pass. He's going to get hit as he throws. Still caught by T. Higgins or Eckler. I'm not sure which. It was T. Higgins with another little bit of an 8-yard gain there. Herbert is just he's like one fraction of a second. He's like waiting for something to develop, and just nothing was there. So he goes for the underneath, and he just does it just in time. Let's see here. Uh-oh. We got some network issues going on. And we got a crosser here to Hunter Henry. Nicely done. Nice read. Quick throw. Gets it out. First down. Looking up. Still got over a minute 20 left. So if he can get in the end zone here before the end of the third quarter, that'd be unlikely. But, man, would that be a bonus. It'd be at, 30-16? So a 2-score game. And here we go. A little play action. He's got him over the middle, and he just missed it. Not sure why, but he just fucking said, I'm not catching that ball. Looked like it was there. Looked wide open, quite honestly. And he just didn't feel like coming down with it. It looked like Robbie Anderson, honestly. It was Robbie Anderson indeed. Good old number 11 Robbie Anderson just said, fuck you, I'm the sun god. I'll do what I want to do, and I do not want to catch that ball. 2nd and 10 here for the Chargers after Robbie Anderson gets diva-like. Got a blitz here, and he throws it into coverage. That's the ball game, folks. Jonathan Abram with the interception. You got to believe here. At a very minimum, 30-9, you're 3 scores down. Even if you make them go 3 and out, you're going to be 3 scores down with 7-8 minutes to go in the well, not 7-8. Who am I kidding? It'll be 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go, whatever it is, 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. I believe that ended it, and that's pretty much where we're going to end this stream, my guys. So stay up, stay woke, stay MAGA? I don't know. Who else can I include?